Welcome to Who News. It's the news program with only good news and interesting facts. Or are they? So I am your host, Vaughn Joseph. Thanks for listening. And I wanted to start this podcast off because you know what? There's just too much bad news out there. People fighting, politics. I don't want to hear any of that. Maybe you're like me. So guess what? I'm getting some news out there to you. Who knew that most of this stuff was news? Yeah, I stumble sometimes, and that's just what's up. So in a world of so-called fake news, you know, I'll let you guys decide. But the stories are cool, and here we go. So spring has sprung, and I'm a spring baby, which is cool. So, but this also means the mosquitoes will come. So get ready, right? Who loves mosquitoes? I definitely do not. So especially when you're as sweet and delicious as me. So I'm only kidding. Yeah. So who knew that mosquitoes hate loud music? I definitely didn't. So researchers studied how loud music can manipulate mosquito behavior, specifically mating and feeding habits. So they wanted to see if it could be used as an environmentally friendly alternative to insecticides. And guess what? In a new study published on March 25th, hey, that's my birthday, so don't have an excuse for next year. Send your gifts. Anyway, I'm only kidding. March 25th in the Acta Tropica journal, researchers tested the effect of dubstep music using a cage of hungry female mosquitoes that had gone 12 hours without a meal. Wow, I know I'd be angry. The cage also had one virgin male mosquito and a hamster that was restrained, apparently. Oh man, the animal rights people. See, that's not good news though for hamster lovers, I guess. But they used the Skrillex song "Scary Monsters" and "Nice Sprites" to test their theory. And the results showed that mosquitoes in a cage blasted with the Skrillex song sucked less blood and made it less than the other mosquitoes contained in a silent cage. So the Skrillex song apparently was chosen because, according to the research team, it was a prime candidate for noisiness with its loudness and apparent continuously escalating pitch. I don't know the song. I'll have to listen to it after we record the show. So results showed that the mosquitoes blasted with the noise had 5 times less sex than those who were surrounded by silence. So those in the quiet space could also hone in on the hamster and start feeding after an average of about 30 seconds, whereas the mosquitoes in the Skrillex box, it took them like 2 to 3 minutes. So who knew? So thank you, Live Science, for that information. Pretty cool story. So hey, here's some news for you world travelers out there, especially because it's coming up on the holiday times. So yeah, and over here in Europe, you might be, you know, getting into some last minute hassle-free movement before Brexit. Wait. Only good news. That's right. So, yeah, people are just battling on that, so we're not going to talk about that. Let's change the channel. So, Amsterdam, famous for what? Anne Frank House, Vincent van Gogh. I never say it right. And of course, you know, it's well known for its coffee shops and its red light district. So you can get your brownie on and visit the red light district and legal sex. And now Amsterdam has just opened a 5D porn cinema. I didn't even know that there was a 4D porn cinema. They've gone to the 5D porn cinema. I didn't even know if there was a 3D. Anyway, I'm just reading the news, folks. So the cinema aims to give viewers an immersive experience. I don't know if I want an immersive experience at a porn film. Anyway, so they're going to be using water and air jets as well as bouncing chairs. The woman that owns the place, her name is Natalie, and she describes the film theater as being something like an amusement park. She also says that it is perfectly suitable as a venue for evening plans with your loved ones. Quote, come with your wife, have a laugh, try something different. So she tells the Dutch Review that the 5D porn cinema isn't just going to focus on tourists for their audience. So after your 5D experience, Natalie says that you'll probably feel energized. Perhaps after leaving the cinema, you'll want to go have a beer or a coffee and talk to give yourself some time to process what just happened. Okay, so go to Amsterdam. That's what you're going to be looking at. So let's change the channel. Marvel fans, this one's for you, baby. So CableTV.com is offering to pay someone $1,000 to watch 20 Marvel movies back to back within 3 days. Wow, $1,000. So can you hack it? Do you have the endurance of Iron Man and the tenacity of Captain America? So wow, if you do, this is just the opportunity for you. So apparently CableTV.com wants you to watch all 20 previously released Marvel Cinematic Universe movies back to back, leading up to the highly anticipated Avengers Endgame premiere, which is April 26th. So apparently the chosen Marvel fan will watch these movies released from phases 1 through 3, apparently. So here are the movies that you'll be watching if you get picked. I don't know if these are in order or not, but I'm just going to read them rather quickly because there's quite a few, obviously. Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain America, Thor, Iron Man 3, The Avengers, Captain America, The First Avenger, Thor, Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2008, Avengers Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Captain America, Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man, Homecoming, Thor, Ragnarok, and of course Black Panther. And then you have Avengers Infinity War and Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's number 20. So Captain Marvel obviously is still in theaters. It is not on the list. So apart from the $1,000 in cash, the winner will also get all 20 movies on Blu-ray and a survival kit, which includes an Iron Man Snuggie, an additional Marvel kit. So Blu-ray, why wouldn't they just give you like a digital download or something? Anyway, save the environment. So applications are obviously only open to, well, not obviously, but it's only open to U.S. citizens. You got to be 18 or over. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see if you're eligible. You can submit your applications, and they're due by April 15th. That's tax day, baby. Uncle Sam wants the money. Again, that's a bad topic, so we're not talking about that. So, who knew you could be, getting some big bucks to watch comic books on TV? Bam! That's hot. Is it real? I don't even know. I have to go visit the site and see. So, our final story, happy one. We're always going to do a happy story at the end of the show. I've always been a big fan of Morgan Freeman, so he's, one of those good guys in Hollywood for the most part, I guess. Anyway, he's doing his part to help save the environment. So here's another reason I like Morgan Freeman. He's got a 124-acre ranch in Mississippi, and he's turning it into a giant bee sanctuary. Yes, that is dope. So the 81-year-old actor said he's taken up beekeeping to help revive the declining bee population, which is a very big deal, you guys. That's a whole nother, a whole half-hour, 2-hour podcast we could do on that. Look into that. Just go check out the bee population and what happens if all the bees die. So Morgan Freeman imported 26 beehives from Arkansas to his ranch, and he's just apparently been helping feed the bees sugar water and planting, these trees and the plants for them. He says he never wears a bee suit, and he says not a bee hat, any of that stuff. And he says that they haven't stung him yet. Hats off to Morgan Freeman. Well done, sir, and thank you. Who knew Morgan Freeman could be so cool? So that's it for this week, guys. We'll see you next week. Subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us to get some ice cream. So who knows? And I'm Von Joseph, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
These ones or these ones?
Saw an episode of Intervention. and I know I'm fine.
Illinois, Mr. Robert Bobby McNeely. He is going to join us tonight.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show. My name is Elaine Zhang, and today I am here with Eli Seal, documentary filmmaker.
I need more. Welcome to The Only Way is Linda. Today I have a really special guest here.